Yes. Very good evening, all of you. I am standing here at the Dark Forest Inn. It's a homestay in the jungle or a jungle stay with a home food. It's located around 35 kilometers from Dandeli, the town in northern Karnataka. And you have to drive through the jungles actually. Okay, so it's a protected area and of course wildlife. Okay, cheetah, leopards, bear, and even the Bengal tigers were sighted. Such is the route by which you reach this resort, which has beautiful little cottages, um, standard double AC, non-AC accommodations. Okay, and also of course there are some tent accommodations, but the tents are also given asbestos roofing because in a heavy rain the tent alone will not protect. Um, so I'm here to actually summarize my experience here at the Dark Forest Inn. On the day one, when I reached in the morning from bus from Bangalore, I took the scooty, and subsequently I drove all the way after filling the petrol, and of course the petrol for the body, the breakfast, and then I reached here at around 11 a.m. Okay, so I didn't have the breakfast on the check-in. Okay, the usual check-in times are like 11 a.m. check-in and 10 a.m. checkouts. So, and if you don't take the breakfast on the check-in, you can take your breakfast on your day of checkout. Okay, so they maintain a full meal package, breakfast, lunch, and dinner with the stay, and of course they include various activities like the best which I can see here, which I have not done, and also it is a little bit fit to be done, is the kayaking. They fill the water, and then there are children play area. There is of course the swimming pool, which I have already explored it to the best. The rain dance area, the swing, you can say the campfire area. Okay, so there are a lot of options that are available. Sports even like dart, caroms. Okay, so these are all kept. But of course, I came to know that because it was an off season, it was heavy rains for the past 2 months. So the resort was actually not functioning, and they opened it just 3 days back. And definitely the second day I took the accommodation. Okay, so I stayed here for 3 nights. Okay, and 4 days, and I'll just divide it by what I did overall in this trip. Okay, so the first day what I did was I was exploring only the resort. Okay, and then lunch. It was vegetarian because it was Saturday, and evening I went to locate the exact address of the Vajra Falls, which is just 6 kilometers from this place. And then of course I reached 99 percentage of the distance. I went too close, then I found that it was too dark and it was raining. Then I came back, and then the second day morning I went to the Vajra Falls. I saw that the falls actually the actual rocks and the waterfalls have been fully covered with the water because the water levels have risen up exponentially. Okay, so but still I was happy. I took the pictures and then I came back, and afternoon I wanted to spend my time, so I went to the Castle Rock railway station and explored the regions beside that. Okay, because in a shorter frame of time. And of course then it's a Sunday, non-vegetarian food. It was really, the chicken is good. Okay, so it is like the South Indian typical style. um, Minimum I can say menu, but the food is good. Okay, the quality and the hygiene, okay, everything is definitely good. Okay, and then next you think about how um, morning I wanted to start early morning today, and then I reached the super dam and the water reservoir. Of course the dam was also closed, no direct access, because today they were planning to release the water from the dam because the dam is filled because of the rains. And because of that the Kali river, the water level also will rise, so the water activities were also suspended till August 15. So that means another I can say 3 to 4 days, provided the rain don't come in between. Okay, So these conditions, weather conditions, affect the water activities and the sports like rafting, the kayaking, the zorbing, or the every kind of adventure camps. Okay, what they are located at Ganesh Gudi, which is another 30 kilometers from the resort, and then you think of maybe Super Dam and Ganesh Gudi as explored, had some breakfast in a great, I can say, Super Biryani house. Okay, very small hotel, but the food was really good, vegetarian for the morning, because I skipped the breakfast here and I went there because I wanted a longer time outing. And now evening I'm going to explore another town which is nearby called as the Ramnagar. Okay, so that is another 15 kilometers from here. And tomorrow, the checkout day, I'm going to actually check out, take my things, drive the 35 kilometers. Yeah, about the petrol experience, I'm telling you, there is no petrol pump nearby. So I was very conscious that my petrol might get over. If this kind of situation comes, that please ask the locals who are walking on the road that where is petrol pump nearby. Okay, maybe in the houses also they are selling petrol, which is like 105 rupees per liter in the petrol pumps, but they sell it for 120 rupees per liter, which is definitely worth it. Okay, so you should actually be interacting with the locals everywhere and find out what you need actually, because don't try to search for a petrol pump which you'll never find. And I what I did is I filled 2 liters into the tank of the bike, and the 2 liters bottle I have, okay, in bottle, because yes, of course, it is used by the tank. Why I prefer to have it in the bottle, because I don't want to put a full petrol in the tank. The flow may be more and it might get exhausted faster. Okay. Another thing, if I don't use the petrol, when I return the bike, I will not be refunded any money. Okay. So better I keep it in the bottle so that I can use it somewhere in Bangalore even after I carry it, or I can be able to sell it for some people at least for 100 rupees per liter. Okay. Uh, and those are the accessory things, but I'm telling you this is important overall, because this resort is located in the jungle. Okay, so you need to be really very very careful on the speed that you drive, be it a four-wheeler or a two-wheeler. And the rains are unpredictable because it's like a hill station, so the clouds can assemble anytime and it can start showering. And the showers are unpredictable, it can come just 2 minutes to even 2 hours. Okay, so always make sure to be prepared. Bring the raincoats and maybe the umbrellas or the waterproof bags. Okay, these are all very very handy. And most importantly, speed. Don't be too fast in these roads, because one is because of the accidents with other vehicles. The other is because of the accidents with the animals encounter. So make sure that even a bird, okay, even if it's a peacock or a peahen, if you hurt them, definitely the forest or the jungle is going to be angry on humans. Okay, and that might turn into a man-animal conflict, as I have updated in many of my live or the recorded uploads in my social media. So ensure to also make the environment or maintain it as much as possible. To from your side, do not pollute the environment by throwing plastic or polythene. Okay, so that's something which is very important. I see so many places there with the polythene and plastic bottles lying down everywhere. Um, that's absolutely, I don't have any comments to talk on such kind of people who, um, I can say, hurt their own mother, the mother nature. Okay. So apart from this, of course, when you come as a solo traveler, because I am a solo traveler, I have ensured that I have been updating myself on the Instagram or on the WhatsApp. I have been informing people in the resort or in the canteen or the guide or my package provider like Dandeli Wild Adventures. I keep informing everyone. Okay, whereabouts? Okay, where am I going today? What am I going to I have to ask them actually, what are the list of activities I can do. So it's better that keep everyone informed, so that when you have a problem somewhere in some location, you can always call them and they will come, or they will try to send some assistance to that location. Okay. And related to the SIM cards, you don't have any much network here except the Geo. The locals say here that BSNL network is available. I have not tested BSNL. Okay, so I'm going to switch to BSNL, one of my geo numbers, just to see, because the upcoming trend is the BSNL is a better tariff than, of course, Geo or the Airtel. Otherwise, if you see one Airtel number, which is for the calling, one Geo number, pardon, which is the main number, which is for the calling, that is always working. So even if it is single stick, still I'm able to call and speak to people by direct voice calls. But the net, it depends upon the towns where we go, different locations. If I go near the waterfalls, absolutely no signal. Okay, so make sure that keep your phone in flight mode and gen travel. Save the Google Map route offline, okay, before you start your journey, because the packages include accommodation, but there will not be a guide accompanying you or taking you for the sightseeing. Okay, so they will just give you the idea, they'll give you the location, they will speak to the people there, and you just have to go and experience it yourself. And all activities, barring some of them in the water activities which were free, but it was closed because of the floods, okay, in the river. Otherwise, everything is paid and extra expenses. So, package might sound very attractive. You might take a 4,000 rupees or 5,000 rupees for 3 nights, or it may be with the food and 9,000 rupees for 3 nights. Either way, it is good definitely to explore the stay, and make sure that you are aware, you are responsible as a solo traveler. If you are a couple, I will definitely advise that bring another couple with you, okay, so that you can take their pictures, they can take your pictures, you both can be socially supporting each other in terms of safety and security. Do not drive by a two-wheeler and come as a couple, okay. um, it's absolutely, I don't think it is advisable, okay. But if you're coming in a four-wheeler, better bring a driver, because they will know the car. If there is something happening to the car, you will have nobody to assist you in the middle. And don't drive in the night where the animals are maximum crossing the roads. It may be even the elephant. So make sure that avoid the night journey, avoid the dark times. Okay, so if you feel suddenly it becomes dark and cloudy even at 4 p.m., wait for the clouds to disperse, then you start. Okay, don't be in a hurry to come in the dark, because dark is actually animals time. Okay, so something like that. And so that's about couples. And if even a couple with a driver, also driver can take your pictures. Okay, so you should have that one. Casual couples versus married couples, whichever way. Okay, make sure to you mingle with everybody, and project a healthy relationship in front of the others, so that no one will think of misbehaving with your partner, for example. Okay, and then comes to the bigger groups, maybe the family. I don't think a family will come here for a retreat if, unless and until they are nearby, like Hubli, Belgaum, okay, or they want to see Dudhsagar waterfalls, which is also close by here. Goa also from Dandeli. Gokarna is also not far from Dandeli, and if it's all included as part of the trip, okay, all the locations, maybe a family can come and explore. But the routes are definitely very, very taxing. It will create kind of the same hill stations. And surprisingly, because it's Karnataka, I really salute the state government for maintaining the roads, because many of the hill stations, many of the tourist attractions in many other states, I have always seen kacha roads, rocks, it is like fully damaged, everything. But here it is a pakka road. Only the kacha road is just 1 kilometer. Okay, so everywhere where you go, there is either a concrete road or there is a tar road, which is a pakka road. Okay, so the government definitely has done quite a work. Even though it is like scarcely populated area, they have maintained the roads really perfect. Okay, but make sure that don't go above 40 kilometers per hour speed. Okay, irrespective of the type of the vehicle, and follow the directions and rules. Okay, as much as possible. Helmets, no one asks. It's not compulsory, but you can just be at your own risk. Enjoy the free air when you are driving two-wheeler. I took a bike for it, as I said, or a car which is open in the top. Okay, so you can have better view and experience of the pure air and the cool breeze and visuals of greenery and flowers and the sound of the jungle, what I term it as a sound of silence. Okay, and it's amazing. It's a combination of positives and negatives. I don't want to say it's strictly recommended, highly recommended. You guys have to really come. But definitely, it's because of my birthday tour. Because 10th August was my birthday, and I thought that I should have a tour with the nature. And I booked Dandeli as part of Gokarna and Murudeshwar previously through another operator, which could not happen because my flight from Andaman got delayed. Okay, and the tour operator also had a miscommunication, so we modified or cancelled it. So I thought that Dandeli, I explored what all is there, and then I thought I should visit this place. And a jungle stay always is a better one, and I chose depending on the tariff. Okay, um, and then of course exploring yourself. It's my first time alone with the bike rental, riding through the jungles, and it's a phenomenal experience. Okay, uh, to have on your birthday eve. Okay, there was another couple who had a birthday. The boy was also having a birthday. So yesterday, so it was like nice to meet people, interact with them, take pictures, photographs, make videos, make reels. Okay, everyone is so interactive and helpful. At the same time, respect everyone and respect Mother Nature. Okay. Overall, if I have to rate my stay here in the resort, the dark forest inn at Dandeli, I should say it is 3.9 out of 5. I'm giving it less than 4 deliberately because the facilities here are not much upgraded. Although the rooms are fine, the power cut, non-AC fan, there is no inverter backup because it takes around 2 to 3 hours for the power to come and then the fan starts. But otherwise, you see the climate is cool, so it's fine. But when the sun was out in the afternoon and there was a power cut, I realized that it is definitely very tough. AC ones, I do not know whether the backup comes or not, but the cooling effect might stay for some time, and inmates may hardly realize. So the infrastructure needs upgradation. I think when they run regularly, they will repair work a lot of things. Even the activities here, the swing, the rain dance, the campfire, nothing happened. So everything has to get on into its flow as the season is about to begin and the off season is about to end now. Okay, so that's one thing which is you have to take care of. Even the water in the swimming pool, okay, the same water which I when I came, the same water is here. I've never seen them replacing the water. Okay, it's around 3 days. So these things are important. I felt like taking pictures in the swimming pool. I was in the water, but the second day and third day I didn't feel like getting it read. Okay, when I saw that it's the same water. Okay, so and in the room, the washroom, there is a tub. Bathtub is a heaven for couples or even for solo who love so much. Okay, so love themselves so much, they can definitely enjoy a relaxing tub bath. But the hot water or the warm water is it's totally it is delusionary. I can say they say particular time the hot water comes, but I never noticed that the hot water is coming through the tap. Okay, and for everything you have to ask the attender, like the one in the restaurant, the cafe or the canteen, or the one in the office, Mr. Shubham. So only these two people are maintaining here. So even if you have the phone numbers, you may not get a response immediately. If you want something for your children, you cannot do anything. Bachelors, you want alcohol, there's no provision here. Okay, unless you get it from the nearby town and bring it yourself and have it off the record. Okay, and if any other inmates complain that you are drinking alcohol, the bottles may be seized. Okay, so make sure that you don't disturb others and have fun. And budget level, it's okay. At the same time, safety level, so far so fine. Okay, and convenience, comfort, average, above average. And if you see facilities or the services, it is again slightly below average. Okay, so think of these things, and happy to share my review and feedback about the um, dark forest in at Dandeli. Okay, and Professor Senthil P. Kumar. You can see I just returned from Bali on 9th August. I thought that my birthday should be fruitful, and I came here and spent time with nature, plenty. Um, Really grateful for all that the universe and the supreme power is pampering me with and is about to give me. Okay, I am grateful. Good luck.